Hey, Scrapper and Scrapettes, how we all doing? So 60s, 70s all week long. It's Sunday, and it's raining and about 35 degrees. It's cold. So I figured, you know what? I gotta start getting this wire stripped out. I know, another wire stripping video. But we call this winter work. You know, we save up the wire, we can't go out scrapping or whatever. Things are just not coming in. And the problem is this stuff ends up building up. So this is all the wire that I got that night from that dumpster. So I got 3 different gauges. I've got 12-2, got 14-2 or 3. Is it? No, it's 14-2. This one here I think is 12-3. So basically what they mean by that here, you got 14-2 wire, there's actually 3 wires in here. Okay? So you got 3 wires. And what that, even though it says 14-2, you think, oh, you got 3 wires, it should be 14-3. No, 14-2 basically means you go 1 ground wire. Okay? Hopefully you can see that. And then you got your other 2 wires, which is your common and your power. Okay, but then you get that nice ground right there. So you got some bare bright, and then 2 pieces. So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of trash. But then when you have, let's say here we have 12-3, I believe. So we're just gonna give it a slice. Is this 12-3? I don't know. Nope, this is 12-2. I don't know if I have any 3 in there. But once again, piece of bare bright. And then your common, your power. So, but I'm going to keep these separate because they are different sizes. So that means you're keeping them separate. You set the gauge on the stripper, and then away you go. So we're going to make different piles for everything. I'm in the other side of my shed, which is my wife's studio side. And then, oh, that's a nice piece of, and then you got the orange, which is 10 gauge. I think this might be a 10-3, which I think it is. Which means, or is it? No, it is a 2. But once again, thicker wire. And you got that nice piece of bare bright. So I've got the old blue bin right here, where I'm throwing all the bare bright for right now. And I'm going to segregate everything into certain piles. So when I go to strip it out, it'll be good. And then we got, you know, we got some bigger pieces. So I want to cut these a little bit shorter. Good pair of snips. Give them a little cut. You can drop this in your, you know, strip the plastic off the edge, put it in the vise, do it right out. But if you cut them in small enough pieces and they're straight enough, they'll slide right out. Take the paper off, the bare bright, and then you got the other ones there. There's the trash. So you got them in small pieces. Some people like them in long. Just, you know, good sharp razor knife, good hard surface. I got this file cabinet here that I picked up. I kept it because it's in good working shape. Peel it back. Grab a hold of it. Give it a little bend if you want so you get something to grip onto. Grab the paper. Slide it right up. Separate the wire. There's your bare bright. You should actually be just, instead of throwing it in the snippet bucket and then I have to separate it all again, should be just making a pile, separate, just the bare bright. So we're going to do that. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here is, I believe this is 14-3. I'm looking at it. I see a red line. Sometimes you can read it on here, but I don't have my reading glasses on. so I can't read it. There's the ground wire. Sometimes, yep, this might be the one we just tear it right down, just like that. I'll rip it right open all the way. And the insulation is not very strong. Okay, so it's just a barrier. And yep, on this one here, we had the ground wire, plus we had 3 other wires. This right here is for a continuous loop. I'm not an electrician, don't quote me. But now we have 3 wires that we can put through the stripper. We got a black, a white, and a red. And we're gonna make a pile on that. But that is 14. So I have 10 gauge, 12 gauge, and 14 gauge wire. As you can see from the 2 boxes, this is all from that stuff that I cleaned up, got rid of the trash, kept the good stuff. So that is what I'm doing today, is I'm just grabbing through, cutting, breaking, and I'm doing it from the nice, comfy warmth of my shed. Getting out the air bright, taking the wire. Should have brought some buckets in, but I didn't. And right now, everything is soaking wet. Because it's been, I mean, we got some rain last night. It rained really ugly. Literally everything's flooded down in my yard, which really stinks. Chickens are soaking wet, but they'll be fine. Can't remember what size that was. There it is. 14. And then we'll keep the bare stuff clean. And yeah, let's try a longer piece. This is what I'm doing today because, you know, and then like I've been saying, I've been stockpiling my copper. I had a jig, I don't know where it was, that I made just to do wire, to get the outer housing off. But I don't know what I did with it. It was a block that I made with a razor in there. I put it in, pull it through, and it literally cut the whole thing out. I don't know what I did with it. I will hopefully find it, because then all I would have to do is put it in and just pull it all the way through, and it would cut this, slice the outer housing right off. So, yeah, this is, I could make another one real quick, but by the time I make that, but as you see, I mean, it comes right off. And I got lucky enough that I've been keeping, I got it when it was dry, because this stuff sits outside in the rain, and this paper gets wet. Yeah, this stuff just does not like to come out after that. It's like your armored cable. That stuff gets wet, doesn't like to come out. So it's really all you need. Oh, this one here is, there it is. It's a lot smaller than what I thought it was. Usually, sometimes a good pair of pliers. Grab the wire, pull it through. Once you get one wire out, the other 2 will come right out. And then I'll continue on to this with a, you know, putting this through the machine. Probably tack that onto the bottom. But, so right now, this is what I'm doing, is just, yeah, stripping the outer casing off, prepping the wire to clean it out. Get rid of it. Yep, that's not working. That one doesn't want to come off. There we go. You got it. Grab the bare right out of that, right off the bat, which is the ground. Throw that over there. Yeah, I could probably just sit here and separate everything and then go from there on it. But this is what I'm doing today. I'm stripping the wire. Well, decasing the wire. Decasing the wire. Cup of coffee. Wife's out grocery shopping. And yeah, we got some nice stuff right here. Look at this stuff. Look at that. This is some really nice gauge. I don't know what gauge it is. All I know is that there is 4. It is stranded, but it is thick enough that this will be Bear Bright. So, like about good 2-3 pounds right there. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing, and I mean, I got some really big wraps of 14, which is nice. 14 gauge is awesome. I mean, I'm sorry, that's 12. That was 12 gauge. That's 12 gauge. 12 gauge. White is 14. Yellow is 12. Orange is 10. I don't have a lot of orange, but from what I'm seeing about the orange that I have, it is 10-3, which means there will be 4 wires in there, and there is. This stuff here is the jacket on this is a little stronger, so this will need a little extra cutting, but the outer insulation is really not that thick. Outer jacket's not that thick, so it'll break right off. But to me, is it worth it? Could I have just turned this all in as house wire? I could put it all in as house wire, Romex, whatever. But I am stockpiling my copper right now because I'm waiting for the price to go up, like a lot of people are doing. I mean, that's a nice copper right there. Nice piece. Stockpiling it. The funny thing is Bear Bright and number 1 is really close. Bear Bright copper and number 1 copper. It's like down here in North Carolina. It's literally at my where I bring my yard. Is literally like 5 cents difference. And that's, I'm hoping not a trend, because usually Bear Bright is, a lot more. But, yeah. So like I said, grab a hold of the insulation in one hand, give that a little bend, give you a grip, and it slides right out. I've seen people break a little bit, put it in the vise, and then rip the copper line through. And now, cut it open, rip the jacket off, which is awesome. I've done that numerous times. But then one day I'm like, oh, these just slide right out. Especially if the pieces are not that big like this one. There's sometimes you can go ahead and got a little bit sticking out. It'll just slide right up. Get all the goodies and then get rid of the trash. So that was 14. Little piece of Bear Bright right there. Let's try that. Let's try this one here. We've got a wire sticking out here, a couple of them. Let's just try to grab the end. Oh, yeah. See? Depending on the size, but then you got one wire in there that doesn't want to come out. Because it moved. So you might still have to cut it open to get that third wire. You get it, and then it's just gonna pull right out. So then you got, that's it, you got the ground, that's already clean, don't worry about that. Segregate it. Let's try it again. That's kind of like why I like them this here. Like I said, you get a little bit of the wire sticking out, you got one sticking out. So you can pull it right out. We ended up getting 2 of them. There's 3. Can we get the last one? Oh, almost. I think I pushed it through. Tap it, see if it came out the other side. It did. Look at that. I didn't even have to cut it. I didn't even have to cut it. Just get the paper off the ground. Easy bit right. Put that in your pile. Let's try it again. Yep, you got a wire sticking out here. Grab a pair of pliers. Don't hold it too tight because then you'll pinch it. Slide it right up. 2. You get ugly, buddy? 1, 2. No, that's paper. 1, 2, 3. I think, yep, there's still one more in here. I'm gonna grab it. So we tap it through. No, we couldn't. Alright, so this one I have to cut open. There she is. And this one here, because it's all by itself, will just slide right out. Boom, done. So, once again, so this is going to be, you know, wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Until all this wire is, you know, dejacketed. You know, so I'm just going to hope the ones that I grab, you know, have that. And there we go, just like that. Slides right out. So that's why, you know, plus when you know, because I have limited space in my shed, that's one reason why I do cut them in short pieces, because it's just, I have limited space. But when it comes down to it, and let's say I do have like rolls, you know, rolls of wire, that's a different story. Those don't take up a lot of room. I haven't decided if I'm going to strip this yet, because this is all stranded, but it's got some nice copper in there. I might put a piece or 2 through. This right here, right now is 55%. I strip it down, I can get number 2 for it, which is about $2 plus more a pound. I think I'm getting $1.05 for my 55% right now. I strip it down, I'll get number 2, which is $3.25. $3.20, $3.25 a pound. And it is, yeah, I got a sufficient amount of this. I got a couple rolls just like that. So, scrapper and scrap beds, that's what we are. Well, what I am doing today. What you are doing is hopefully, ooh, they almost went to coffee. You know, it's hopefully just as productive. You know, and you guys are out there, you're scrapping away, you're having fun, having a good time. Oh, I got everybody one shot on that one. Anyone know what grade that was? No? Okay. And that was a good one. So that's what we're doing today. And I'm going to continue on with this video with the one, you know, when I go to stop stripping this. So more to come. Stay tuned.